Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Hey, folks, welcome to the Friday edition of, well, whatever it is we do around here. I'm not even sure what to call it anymore. How's it going, Doug?
Just call it, it's Friday, ain't it?
It's Friday, isn't it? There you go. Part one. So
Friday,
remember,
in it.
ain't it? Okay, yeah, ain't it? It's like one word then, ain't it? Somebody got to figure that out for us. We'll make a t-shirt. Remember, we're doing our timestamp thing. So if you find a spot funny, interesting, or whatever, put timestamp in the live chat and we know to clip that to use as a short or a social media upload.
Yeah, or just send it to your mum.
Yeah.
Just annoy her.
Yeah, we'll send her the naked bits. No, we don't have naked bits.
Or the dick pics that she wants.
Yeah. I'll send a hot dog photo. So what's going on in the world? I mean, I've got about 34,000 tabs open across 3 browsers to make sure things wouldn't crash.
Yeah.
Holy, I don't even know where to start.
Brian Epstein's got himself in trouble again.
Yeah. Huh?
Brian Epstein, they keep talking about him.
Brian?
Yeah.
The guy like the light of, oh, okay. I thought you meant about him. Yeah, I thought you meant the naughty boy. Yeah, there's lots with the Epstein stuff, the Clintons and everything. There's, Pakistan and Afghanistan going off. You got people being ripped off by Trump phones. Stellantis posted a loss of $26 billion for last year. Well done, consolidating all those shitty car companies under one umbrella. But there's a thing here. I can't find it now. Trump has outright said in the news that he's open to a friendly takeover of Cuba. Yeah, here it is. I found it. Yeah, so Trump has suggested the U.S. should carry out a friendly takeover of Cuba as the tensions ramp. He said it as he was leaving the White House for a campaigning event in Texas on Friday. He said, yeah, Cuban government's talking with us. They're in a big deal of trouble. And he gave no further details and just kind of, did that A&W bear wander off thing.
So what you're saying is going to be less of a military invasion, more of a flash mob.
Yeah. Yeah,
just
I
everyone
guess.
dancing in the streets.
Okay. I wonder if they're going to play the Van Halen version of the song or the original. But yeah, he said they have no money, they have no anything right now, but they're talking with us, and maybe we'll have a friendly takeover of Cuba.
So basically, they got nothing he wants.
Yeah. So why does he want? Like, is it the cigars? I don't get it.
Well, he doesn't smoke, does he? So yeah,
It would
maybe
explain
Clinton. Maybe Clinton's asked for a box of cigars.
Yeah, I wonder. That's weird. So it's just more Trump administration madness, but we should, take ourselves to the whole Clinton thing for a minute, shall we? Let's get
physical.
Physical. It's funny, that song in the video and everything, they dress it as if it's like a workout. Let's get physical. That ain't what she's talking about. Just listen to the song.
Or don't.
Yeah. So Clinton, former President Clinton, I can't just say Clinton because you got Hillary in there as well. Hillary testified yesterday in front of the House Oversight Committee, Republican-led. And then it was former president saxophone player himself, Bill Clinton, today. Yeah, the former president was deposed for about 6 hours. And I'm sure it was very much like Hillary said hers was. It's just repeated nonsense questions over and over again. But we do have some information to share. First quote from the man is, as someone who grew up in a home with domestic abuse, not only would I have not flown on his plane if I had any inkling of what he was doing, I would have turned him in myself and led the call for justice for his crimes.
Yeah, I saw he said that.
Yeah.
He did put himself in, though, to point out. But
House Oversight Chair Cormer there told reporters outside that Clinton answered every question, or at least attempted to answer every question, and called it a very productive deposition. Cormer also said, we learned some things, but we were hoping to get more. And described them as charming, hoping to get more. Yes, it was a fishing witch hunt. Exactly. Thank you for admitting it. Little James Cormer sat in the corner, masturbating like a little villain. He also described them as charming and said he's got great Southern people skills. Republican Nancy Mace.
That's why he got himself president.
Yeah,
Come on,
exactly. At least they they could suss something out in this whole thing.
Yeah.
Republican Nancy Mace said that even when his attorneys told him to shut up, the former president would still answer the questions.
It'd be interesting to see what questions they were saying, telling him not to answer.
Yeah. Well, had the Clintons had their way, we would have seen the whole thing, right?
Well, apparently it is going to be released at some point. A bit like the Epstein files, probably. They just redact the whole thing.
Yeah, they'll lose half of it, but,
Yeah.
It'll be the questions and all the answers mysteriously vanish,
Yes.
And then he said, whether you subpoena 10 people or 10,000, including my wife, was simply not right. His statement concluded, this was the opening statement. Since I am under an oath, I will not falsely state that I am looking forward to your questions, but I'm ready to answer them to the best of my abilities, consistent with the facts as I know them, the legitimate, the logical, and even the outlandish. He's the first former sitting president to be called to do this in over 40 years.
Yes. Yeah. Interesting they chose him, though.
Yeah, very much so.
One of the least mentioned people in the Epstein files.
Yeah. But former president. So you just got to get eyes away from Trump, the most mentioned person in the Epstein files, and get it somewhere, right? The fact that the DOJ and people involved think that this is somehow working for the benefit of anyone except for their own save their asses campaign here is a joke. Here's another one Cormer said. He said, it's a historical day for the United States Congress. No one is accusing anyone of any wrongdoing, but I think the American people have a lot of questions, and our House Oversight Committee is committed to getting answers. Yes, the American people have a lot of questions, but little James Cormer, you haven't asked anybody that they want the answers from.
They are going to have to subpoena Marilyn Monroe and Elvis Presley,
Stephen Hawking.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. They will probably subpoena Obama.
Yeah.
Next, he's not mentioned, but they'll subpoena him anyway because it will just be a waste of a day. He'll answer all the questions that he never met Epstein, or he never went on his plane, never went to his island, and he'll answer the questions, but they'll just say, well, it's another day gone by without having to put Trump in the stand.
Yeah, exactly. Which has come up, right?
Yes, it has.
Yeah. So I could keep scrolling through this because there's a lot of things, but what you've got is also the Clintons have in their session said, if you got us in here, are you going to get Lutnick in? You're going to get Trump in? And a bunch of Democrats have already said that today now openly in public. Like, if you're pulling this, we want it fully done.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that Melania should be subpoenaed. She knew Epstein.
Yep.
She was, his girlfriend for a while, and and she's an immigrant. So sort of.
Yeah.
That because that would be interesting because it would be like the first step.
Yeah.
Of
what happened? Did you freeze? Oh, and it looks like he's gone. But could anybody, I'm sure he'll be right back. It's probably an internet thing. Could anybody trust a Melania statement or anything? Hey, you're back, I think.
Yeah, bloody internet.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, where was I? Yeah. I mean, this is the thing, Is she just going to lie?
Yeah, that's what I said that as soon as you vanished. I was like, here, I think I could finish this for him. Because who would trust the bitch, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is what I was thinking about, having Trump on. He's just going to lie. Any question. Yeah, I'm not. It'll just say I'm not in the files. You are, Mr. President. I can see your name right here. No, I was never there. Never met him. Never knew him. It's all lies. It's all a hoax. It was a Democratic hoax. And so we should forget it. Yeah, case closed. Thank you. Can we move on now? What?
Yeah. I know. It's I'm having a bit of a hard time processing it because even talking about the fact that they pulled this shit on the Clintons is me buying into the scam of this somehow being important in relation to Epstein and the files when it clearly isn't. It's just not, I have said I wouldn't be surprised to find out like there's more dirt on Clinton in the unreleased files, to be honest,
Yeah.
Sorry, Billy, but
well, Hillary. Actually, it was Bill who said it about Hillary, and in his statement, he said that Hillary has no memory of ever meeting Epstein.
Yeah,
and I thought, that's a little bit of a political sneaky get out clause. That is, I have no memory of it. It doesn't mean she didn't.
Yeah. Like you could say, she has no memory. Well, because she could only stand being around the guy when drunk. So like,
yeah. So you just don't know with these guys. I mean, they're a politician. I mean, how far, you can't trust them as far as you can throw them, any of them. I don't know.
Yeah. And you can see in some of the Republicans that are posting on X and social media right now about this, they're really trying to make it sound like this was a big deal for honesty and transparency in America. And it's the exact opposite. You're trying to hide your own God King leaders' involvement by pointing at anybody else that's high enough profile to make people go, ooh, Complete farce.
I bet they're hoisting up that mission accomplished banner over the White House right now. There we go. Job done. We did it.
Somebody's calling Bush right now. Hey, you got that thing, from the ship,
Yeah. You got it in a lockup somewhere in your garage.
Oh, I can imagine. So, let's see. Yeah, and you guys see the picture where Zoran Mamdani was at the White House yesterday, and he had the two newspapers, President Trump, build or whatever, and Ford is out or something on the other one?
No.
It was they used Gerald Ford on the other newspaper that was kind of like, see, Trump good, somebody else bad. That's what Mamdani did. He did these fake newspapers, right?
Right.
And Ford, I think, was picked for a reason, because Ford was the last former sitting president to be subpoenaed by Congress to testify.
Right.
In the same way as the Clintons. I think it was picked on purpose so that Trump would see that and go, ooh, really good. Because did you see that grin on Trump's face when he was holding it up? It was like a kid that just won the Little League tournament and got MVP at the same time, just beaming at their parents. Oh, yeah.
Don't know. Didn't see it. There was probably a picture of a medal on the back of the newspaper he was looking at.
Yeah. I got two more.
I won that. That. It's a cut out and keep.
Yeah. But I think I think Mamdani played him there by using that, right? I totally think he did, which is really funny. So here's a quote here. This was from Hillary, and she said, if this committee is serious about learning the truth about Epstein's trafficking crimes, it would not rely on press gaggles to get answers from our current president on his involvement. It would ask him directly under oath about the tens of thousands of times he shows up in the Epstein files. Oh, I'm sorry, Hillary. It's hundreds of thousands, but you did really good up until there.
Yeah. Well, the mentions of Trump in the Epstein files is down 1,600%.
And dropping. Yeah, Pam's busy, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there was a thing with Howard Lutnick. He was in a photograph or something, and they took that one down, and then they got caught, so they put it back up again.
I swear
it's
to
like
God,
whack-a-mole.
It's like a 6-year-old trying to, convince their parents to let them do something wrong, or it's just, how can you be so bad at doing this stuff? How can you not have enough people around you to go, whoa, wait a minute, like with the amount of times Trump's name is in the files, did somebody that was supposed to redact his name search for Gump instead of Trump and just not find it? How the hell did it happen that way? But there's so many mistakes. I think it's just hilarious watching this amateur hour they're putting on,
Yes. It'll be interesting to see how the History Channel deals with the future. Will they put a laugh track to the history of the Epstein files? Will there be a comedy track?
Yeah. Laugh track. Yeah. You got to get one of the old ones too, like, from All in the Family or something, right?
Yeah.
There's an update here on NBC News when I'm looking at the information from both Clinton's testimony here, and there's an embassy warning that has just been released. The United States today has told some embassy staff that they could leave Israel, and that those who want must do so quickly.
Right.
So, the attack on Iran, I think it's imminent.
Maybe they're not telling the Israeli staff not to leave, just the American.
No, keep sweeping. There's nothing to see here.
Yeah. And I want this embassy spotless when we come back.
Yeah. Stay right in the middle of the building.
thing is, why would they be leaving Israel? I mean, surely, Israel would be safe, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Why? Why are they running?
If Trump attacks Iran, wouldn't there already in place little agents and this and that and blah, blah, pick Israel as the target for retaliation? I mean, I see that because Israel and America are almost one and the same as it pertains to military action right now.
Yeah, but Israel must be looking at them, running away. Well, where the fuck are you lot going? Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
We're in this together, remember?
Yeah. You're like, when you see a group running, I should be with them, but
yeah, but they're running to America.
Yeah, I don't see a tidal wave. So I do believe that is the last piece of information we need, and the U.S. is going to have military action going down on Iran. My guess would be inside of 36 to 48 hours tops if they're telling people to get out quickly.
I bet FIFA wish they made their peace award to Trump made it out of chocolate or wax or something. So it just melts.
Every day that Trump is alive, FIFA has less credibility because of that fucking peace prize, man. Whoever the president of FIFA is going to get voted out so badly over that ass kiss play. At least they better.
Yeah. Cole isn't looking too good either. He's looking really down in the dumps. Having been endorsed by Trump and getting his award. Beautiful, clean Cole.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful, clean Cole.
Oh, what is the man on about? Have you ever seen a chimney sweep? I mean, honestly, God. Sorry. Anyway, I'm diverting.
A couple more here before we switch.
Populating.
Yeah. But don't use it as a weapon. Okay. There's a couple more here we can do before we move on from the Clintons. He was asked about the picture of him in a hot tub with some chick. And he said, I can't remember. And they said, well, you were in a hot tub with somebody and blah, blah. And he's like, hey, I don't know, 30 some years ago, I'm 79 years old. I don't know, man.
He's probably been in shit tons of hot tubs. He's the president of the United States for crying out loud. And of course he's going to be in a hot tub. Yeah. At some point in his life.
I'm surprised he didn't say, look, guys, so many pussies, so many cigars. I don't remember,
Yeah, but anyway, that picture of him, the hot tub was kind of like nothing to do with Epstein whatsoever. It was like I think it's in a hotel somewhere in a completely different country. I don't even know if Epstein was in the image.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was.
Yeah, so it's just like, it's just a snapshot of someone in a hot tub.
Yeah,
I've got some of those of my neighbours, but I shouldn't have really admitted that, should I? And I guarantee you, Clinton was not in their hot tub.
Yeah, exactly. Right,
or Epstein.
Yeah. I had some in the music days. I had some after show parties and stuff, and I never saw Clinton or Epstein there. So. Even when there was a hot tub, but that wasn't often for us. We weren't famous.
Yeah, you're smelly band members. You don't get.
Yeah, we were lucky if we got a bathtub.
Yeah, they wouldn't put you in the water. It would just like I'd have to filter it for weeks.
It wouldn't even give us a sand bath in the Middle East. So and I'm just looking over a couple of more records here from different sites and stuff, and I think we've pretty much covered what we need to from it. If you just tuned in and you want the TLDR on the whole Clinton's testimony thing in front of the House Oversight Committee or whatever, no idea, can't remember, too old, never met him, would have turned him in, fuck off, ask somebody who actually matters.
Yeah. Well, why do you question some of these people who are mentioned in the Epstein files?
Exactly, right?
Dear God.
So, let's put that one to bed and switch gears here. What do you think, Dunk?
Yeah. Oh, dear God.
Oh, man. I'm just so sick of this administration and their bullshit. Oh, we've brought back freedom of speech, transparency, and they do everything but.
Yeah. Transparency, as in everything they do is invisible.
Yeah. And so are the profits until they hit the bank accounts.
You didn't see us, all right.
I wasn't here.
You didn't see me mentioned in the Epstein files. You see, total invisibility.
Yeah.
Translucency.
I'm surprised the Trump administration all don't walk around with suits that just make them look like black bars. Sorry, yeah. I've been redacted,
There's this great clip, comedian. Oh God, his name just dropped out of my head. And he was on this show, and he was like showing off his low visibility jacket, which is basically just like train tracks. So if you're working on the railroad, you can't be seen.
What a way to go.
Brilliant. Oh dear. He's gone to us now. Lost. He's died. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, moving on.
So, anything on the plate you want to switch to here?
One story we're not going to do tonight is the guy who got arrested dressing up in a furry outfit and doing the diddles with some deers.
Oh, come on!
Yeah. So we're not going to. So we're not going to do that story. What other stories can we do? This is what we got here. We got this one here. The Chinese company did an amazing bonus scheme thing. They piled up $26 million in cash at the end of a year party, and employees could just walk off with as much as they could carry. Now that's a company I can get down with.
Wow.
Yeah, 20. I mean, that's the thing. 26 million they gave away to the workers. I mean, how much did they make? I mean, it's staggering.
Can you imagine being that one guy at the party and I didn't bring my fucking family?
I brought a carrier bag. Yeah, there was apparently 7,000 people attended the company's celebration. I wonder if they knew. One employee managed to carry home $13,000 worth of cash.
Wow. So it's small bills, because I mean, if they were big bills, man, I'd be a millionaire, right?
It's all in coins.
Yeah,
pennies.
Yeah, they shipped in a container full of pesos, right?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Quite fascinating. That's a company to work for.
Yeah, man, I agree there. Why don't we switch to London, England?
Oh, I know it well.
Yeah, there was just a special election in Northern England.
Oh yes,
right. The polls had it down as neck and neck, a three-way scrap between the governing Labour Party, fighting to keep control of the seat in this historic heartland, and two outsiders, a hard righter from Reform UK Party and the New Look Progressive Green Party.
Yes.
In the end, it wasn't even close. Hannah Spencer, a 34-year-old plumber and member of the local council, won the seat with more than 40% of the total votes cast and laid the others to waste. Yeah. And that's the Green Party.
Oh, yeah, that's the Green Party, for crying out loud. They never do that well.
Yeah, and so what this is an obvious sign of is it's not just Americans that are polling that are getting really sick of this hard right approach, but look what just happened in England, because Keir Starmer's boy or whatever in the race was polled to be a close, if not a winner, and this broad kicked his ass.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that she managed to beat him quite so much. But
Yeah.
I don't know the story behind him. He might have been, pretty crap. I don't know. But
Yeah.
what is interesting about the guy from Reform, when he was referring to his fellow candidates, he basically made a statement saying that they should be shot.
Whoa.
That's a bit near the knuckle, isn't it?
Yeah,
You have to
yeah.
deal with
Adolf, tone it down. Okay. Jesus.
Yeah. So when people realise he's an absolute cunt, they figured out and voted otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you believe it?
Yeah. Yeah, here's a quote from the girl, right? She says, I didn't grow up wanting to be a politician. I'm a plumber. She said, working hard used to get you something. It got you a house, a nice life, holidays. But now working hard gets you what? Talk to anybody around here and they'll tell you hard work can barely even put food on the table anymore. Kids can't get school uniforms. Yes, it's England. You can't put the heating on. Life has completely changed. And it's just everybody's had enough.
And she's a plumber. They rake it in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah.
That's the last time I hired a plumber. I had to talk to Epstein first.
Yeah. So, it really changes the outlook of the English sort of political scene, because what people have been thinking is the way that the country's leaning in the polls and stuff is not showing to be the case, at least in this situation, very much so. So
yeah, I definitely think Reform have delusions of grandeur. They seem to get like good polls, but maybe these people who are doing the polling just asking the wrong people.
Yeah,
and they think they're right. Yeah, they're in for a chance. But when you see the actions of demonstrations in their name, they're never as big as they think they are. They're always outnumbered by anti-fascists, or what we like to call Antifa. Nice little club.
Yeah.
And they're not as popular as all these patriots of Britain. Everyone is just looking at them saying you're sad individuals and racist.
Yeah.
And don't bring that into politics. No, thank you.
Exactly, right?
I mean, politics in the UK is completely messed up anyway, because the Conservative Party that's been divided, and a lot of them have been moving to Reform. So that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
If you have like right wing politicians moving to the far right, leaving to stragglers behind. We have the Labour Party is fracturing, and with Jeremy Corbyn set up a new party called Your Party, I think it is, which isn't doing very well. But again, it's dividing the Labour Party. And you're just ending up with all these little factions going on who are all just vying for attention, and it's just not going to go well for anybody, I don't think.
I got a couple of quotes on this, so check this out. Farage, right, Nigel, right? That's right. Yeah, he said the result was a victory for sectarian voting and a victory for cheating in elections, and provided no evidence whatsoever.
Yeah. He's basically gone down the Trump thing. He's called the police in to investigate.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah, and then
we didn't win. Call the police.
Exactly. It has to be cheating, right? Starmer there, the hard righty, said that the result was very disappointing. He pointed out that incumbent governments often get results like that midterm, but stressed that voters are impatient for change.
Oh, Starmer's not far right, by the way. He's Labour, so that's he's kind of like middle of the road.
Yeah,
and he's not really left. He's kind of like middle of the road.
Yeah, okay. And then the Green Party leader Polanski had a quote here. Labor's electoral stranglehold is over. This is a seismic victory. We have torn the roof off British politics, and that's because people now recognize there is an actual alternative.
I mean, interesting to see. I mean, the Green Party have not been known to have like great policies. It's like, what are they going to do? Like, give trees the vote. I don't know. What? What are they going to do? I don't know.
We have a Green Party here, and the only time they ever win a seat is when everybody's pissed off at the other two parties that used to win. Right?
I know. It is kind of like that. Why doesn't Count Binface win instead? The monster raving lunar party or something. That'd be hilarious. One of those like real off the charts kind of like party or candidate wins one of these elections, and this is sort of the election that's coming up in the UK. Well, that might happen where you'll just have a madman in a clown outfit standing on stage. Winner of the Westminster Council.
And now I kill you all.
It's Lord chubby.
Hey, they probably do it that way in that town you got where they throw buns, know.
Free croissants for everybody.
Yeah. They get up on the roof and they chuck buns at people. That's some weird shit, man. Yeah. So, where do we go to here now? Oh God. Oh, here. So there's a little bit of uncertainty in social media and news and stuff right now around the EU's $90 billion support loan to Ukraine and Orban over there in Hungary using the veto to block it. So,
what a lovely man.
Yeah, he's a abhorrent piece of shit. I fucking hate this guy. So what's her name? Where the hell is it here? Sorry, everybody. The EU chickie there. What's her name? Metsola or something, right? So, I don't know. I'm out Canadian. I'm not even a part of it.
Neither am I. Neither are we.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, sadly for you, we weren't invited. You guys fucked it up. She signed the loan on behalf of the European Parliament. And this happened after Orban and Hungary vetoed this being done by the EU. So people were like, well, how has this happened? Blah, blah. The fact is she can sign the paper, but it still ain't going to happen until this veto thing is resolved, is how I'm understanding it. I'm trying to read a site that's just so full of itself that I can barely get to the damn information. Yeah. So the proposals must be adopted by both the European Parliament and the European Council. Because the loan requires amendments to EU budgetary rules, it ultimately needs unanimous approval. So even though she signed it, it's now ready to go. But until somebody takes Orban out behind the bar and shoots him, it might not happen, right? Yeah. I mean, tickles him.
Tickles him.
Yeah, with lead.
With lead, yeah.
One tickle. Two tickles.
A double tap tickle.
A hollow point tickle.
Yes, and then take him to a window and throw him out.
Yeah. Just so he can see how it's done by his beloved Russians.
Okay. What you do is you take him to a high building, throw him out of a window with two bullets pointing up on the pavement.
There you go,
pointing towards him, and he lands on the bullets. The bullets go off and go through his body, and you go, "Oh, suicide."
Yeah, exactly. See, he tickled himself on the way down. It wasn't our fault, right? Yeah. So the idea of using lead to alleviate your problems politically will be forever referred to as tickles on the Shills.
Yes.
So we can get around this.
Oh, I can't wait for the Trump tickle.
Oh, I want to tickle that guy so bad.
I'll tickle him with two AR-15s.
Oh,
right.
JD,
Okay.
come on in for tickle time.
Oh, is the couch clean? It's not that kind of tickle.
I tickled Steve Miller till he looked like Swiss cheese.
Oh. He looks like fucking cheese anyway.
Oh, moldy old cheese that's been shaped like a butt.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so where do we go next?
Yeah, so that's the news. There's the headlines.
Oh, remember we
cheese mannequins.
Remember we do this show in two parts now. So there's a link in the description. The link will be in the live chat as well, and there's a redirect that sometimes works at the end of the show. But yeah, we kick over to part 2 as a new stream.
We do a good part and a better part, and it's up to you to decide which one's the better.
Yeah. Turns out you get it. Yeah, but sometimes they get it wrong. Yeah, well, it's one of those things, right?
Mm.
The outside view can be very handy indeed. So hopefully somebody tickles Orban really soon, and we can get that $90 billion loan signed off to Ukraine as fast as possible.
It's disgraceful the way that Ukraine has just been like left in the lurch now.
Trump has completely fucked them over, and if there's not a single Ukrainian alive that should ever forgive the Trump administration for this.
Well, let's be totally honest. It's not like Trump has fucked over Ukraine per se. It's Trump has fucked over the entire world.
That's true,
and he's thrown the whole shit pot load into a bag of vipers, into a pit with loads of dead dogs that Christy Love is shooting, and Ukraine has become one of the victims of that. As well as so many people in the world now.
Yeah,
and
look at all the people that have suffered in like Gaza and whatnot. Trump completely just left them for dead.
Yeah,
actually encouraged their killing,
the demise. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, he's going to do more in Iran.
Yeah, but having pledged to save all the protesters, he's just going to bomb all the hell.
Yeah, well, they probably used AI to already figure out who was protesting against who, so they know which protesters to kill and not kill, right? Yeah,
probably Americans.
Yeah,
they'll send bombs to they'll send bombs off to Iran.
Yeah,
and mid-flight they'll suddenly turn around and head to Minnesota.
Yeah, but do you want to jump in here?
Jump in, shall I? Okay.
The water's warm.
So we have a MAGA influencer has made a wild claim. Get ready. Yeah, you might want to take your headphones off.
Oh God!
Because apparently turns men gay.
What fuck is wrong with you?
Yes, it's one of MAGA's diehard Trumpy fans has made the claim on X that wearing headphones while listening to music makes you homosexual. Oh, I wonder why I like sucking cock while listening to Mozart. It's show tunes. It's show tunes that make you gay. Come on.
I often put Iron Maiden in my headphones and start thinking of hairy asses on the beach. So
what? Yeah, I wish I was rimming a big fat ass right
now. Maybe he sings Dr. Pepper wrong. I'm a bottom. He's a bottom. We a bottom.
Now, this is Ian Miles Cheong. He shared his findings from a Netherlands study that examined possible toxic chemicals in 81 different models of European-made headphones. The study, titled "The Sound of Contamination: A Comprehensive Analysis of Endocrine Disruptors and you try saying
if you could say it, I'd understand it.
In headphones. So it's basically, while these products do not pose an acute or imminent danger, the cumulative and synergistic effects of chronic exposure to these chemicals classes pose a long-term risk to public health, reads a study, which was obtained by this, numpty.
So you're saying if I listen to the YMCA in headphones, I'm going to bust out the ecstasy and get onto, Snapchat,
a gay
chat, whatever that chat roulette. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, anyway, it seems like he took the findings of this, the study. It's basically saying, Dutch scientists, your headphones are making you gay. He wrote.
Wow. Well, I don't shop for headphones in the EU, and I think I'm kind of happy about that at the moment.
No, you're gay about it. You're very gay about it.
I'm having a gay old time.
I'm scrolling, seeing if I can find anything worth. Yeah, just leave it. Just leave it at that.
Why don't we go to Donald Trump losing his fucking mind
again?
Yeah. Donald Trump is unleashing on Anthropic, the the AI company, right? Which one is Anthropic? Which one do they make? Is it?
Oh, I don't know.
I get so screwed up on this. Who cares? Whatever. The Defense Department uses a lot of Anthropic AI, and Trump and what's his name there? Hegseth. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They are flipping out on Anthropic now because Anthropic won't let them use the AI to kill people and stuff. They have these rules and their terms of service or whatever. And Hegseth and Trump are freaking out, man. Yeah. So Trump's True Social post.
Are you saying an AI company has got a conscience?
Yeah.
No, don't believe it.
Because the safeguards in Claude, that's it. Anthropic's is Claude. Prohibit the Department of Defense from using the AI model for domestic surveillance or completely autonomous weapons systems. Domestic surveillance. Why does the Department of War give a shit about domestic surveillance?
Because he doesn't like people talking about him behind his back.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out he's ratting out Kash Patel and his hooker, girlfriend. Yeah. So he's
just pissed off that Kash Patel goes to better parties than he does now.
Yeah. They always save a keg for Kash. So here's a Trump shit on social. It's all caps. The United States of America will never allow a radical left woke company to dictate how our great military fights and wins wars. Well, they're not. He says that decision belongs to your commander-in-chief and the tremendous leaders I appoint to run our military.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. And that's fine, Trump. Make your own AI and you can do what you want with it. But you can't just tell somebody, I'm using it like this or I'll kill you. Yeah, it's just... Jesus Christ. You knew the terms going into this. And this is that thing. Trump just figured he could bully them into submission and it's not working, right?
I'm president. I get to do what I want.
Yeah. So Hegseth said he gave them an ultimatum to drop all safeguards or be labeled a supply chain risk, something that's never been put on an American company before. Hegseth also threatened to invoke the Defense Production Act, which would theoretically allow the U.S. government to demand the safeguards be stripped. Now, the Defense Production Act, as I understand it, is like World War II, when the government went around to Ford, Chrysler, and GM and whatnot and said, hey, you're not making cars anymore. You work for Uncle Sam. And everybody said, yes, sir. What are we making? Right? That's right.
Us.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, limousines,
Jeeps.
Yeah. And to me, that's a complete farce because there is nothing going on in our world right now that would necessitate the American government taking over a company.
Slow your roll there. Give it a week.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we will.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be fine. Well, once we start the war with Iran and everybody else,
Because if you look at this, pretty much all American munitions were designed and built before this AI stuff anyway. The real thing they're after here is surveillance on their home turf. This is all about surveillance. Absolutely. And I guarantee if they can get Claude restrictions stripped, that will be shared with DHS, ICE, and Border Patrol for sure.
Yeah. What was it? Do you remember a few weeks back we were talking about, or you were talking about, it's like this surveillance system, cameras being installed everywhere. Can you remember what it was called?
Yeah, that's I just read an article because every time people find them, they destroy them nowadays. Flop.
Yeah,
flop.
That was it. That was it. Yeah, everyone is going smashing them up now in the same way that we had people in the UK smashing up cameras and the French was smashing up speed cameras and stuff like that. Yeah.
God save France and French protesters. I love them. Yeah. When they went crazy over the whole speed camera thing and whatnot and just started destroying them and burning them, I was cheering them on as hard as I could. Go, go, go. That was amazing.
They were in French cars anyway. Most of the time was spent on the side of the road.
I love how the French just drop everything and put on those high-vis vests and go out and start burning things because they're angry, man.
We should hire them. You know, they talk about the protesters are hired.
Just get a whole bunch of French folks in, man. They'll show you how this is done. They'll have Trump out of the White House in hours. Oh yeah, I love their attitude. They're awesome. Let's see here. We only just got a couple of minutes before we flip to part two. Remember, we do this show in two parts now. So click the link. It's in the live chat. It's pinned at the top. It's in the description. And there's a redirect at the end of this show that sometimes works. I don't know. YouTube just can't. YouTube is so busy masturbating, it can't get its own code to work properly, right?
It's a little bit soggy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that sock needs to be put away, YouTube. Get back to work. Super chat shout out here. They exist comes in with a super chat right there. You see it on the screen. New anti-Russia song by Phil Page is viral now. Oh, cool. We'll check it out then. Awesome. I will definitely have to check that out. And thank you. They exist. Thank you very much indeed. Always nice to get a couple of shout outs in the show.
It's nice to know you still know you know. We know you know. We know that you know that you exist.
And we know that you know that you know that we know that they exist, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's on the list.
But we're not naming names. So join us for part two. Remember, the link's in the live chat. It's in the description, and there's a redirect as well. We'll say goodbye for now, and we'll be right back with part two in about 5 minutes.
See you in a minty.
Goodbye.